Hello, CYSE 200 team. Let's see, this is week 5, the beginning of week 5 of your cybersecurity class. This week's focus is on a couple of things. Number one is the components of a business. This is relatively new, this module is to this class. And it's in response to some comments that we got from local employers that were hiring cybersecurity interns. And one of the things that they observed was that the interns didn't really understand the fundamentals of what makes up a business. And in this lecture, we cover the basic fundamental components of any business that's in the business of making money, right? And if we're not in the business of making money, we're not going to be in business very long. So look that over. I do not have an associated quiz with that or anything, but when you come out of this class, I want you to be able to take that material and just understand that in any business that you go into, there is a part of the business that makes the things that you're selling, either the goods or the services that you're selling. There's a part of the company, and that's typically called operations. There's a part of the company called accounting that keeps track of the checkbook, for lack of a better word. They keep track of the day-to-day financials of what's going on within the company. Then you have a finance function that is finance. What they do is they're responsible for looking ahead. Accounting looks behind to make sure that we're doing the right things with the right dollars. Finance looks ahead to understand where to make investments, where to invest the money that we have as a business. Okay, so finance is looking forward, accounting always looking in arrears. You have an IT function, and when we talk about this in class, that leads to some very robust discussions about where IT fits in the organization, because it fits in a variety of places. In fact, it fits all over, really. You have an HR function, human resources. Someone has to do the hiring. Someone has to make sure that we're hiring the right way, and that when we lose people or when there's turnover, that turnover is handled in a proper way. So HR is a part of any business. Now, depending on the size of the company you're in, gosh, if it's a 1 or 2 person shop, 1 or 2 people is responsible for all of that. But in larger organizations, you have very large parts of the business that address all of these issues and then some. So I want you to look over that lecture, Components of a Business. Then later in the week, focus on information technology and their role in cybersecurity. First of all, where they fit in the business, what their fundamental jobs are, and some of the tools that information technology uses in any business, any organization, to help safeguard the assets of that organization. Now, as background reading for this, we have a NIST manual, the Introduction to Information Security. It's an outstanding book or paper rather, and I want you to read pages 26 through 33, and there's an accompanying quiz that go along with that as well. You can take the quiz as many times as you want, but it's due on the 28th. So this week's focus: what is a business? Where does IT fit in the business? What are the components of a business? And what does IT do within the business with regards to cybersecurity? Thank you.